Hey YouTubers, Christian here. It's been a bit. Wanted to check in, let y'all know that I'm not dead. Just a lot of crazy stuff been going on in the world and personally in general, but yeah, a little bit mentally checked out, but here we go. Gonna enjoy this Vermont freehand Morta billiard pipe. Actually, I got this as a reminder of this channel and to celebrate it, and I thought it would be fitting to smoke it now here. This is only going to be the second bowl that I have, and the inaugural one, and now this. But so if you like, light one up, pack one, join one, or pack one, smoke one, enjoy with me. I don't know, go over a quick couple things here. Hopefully it won't go too long, maybe a 10 or so minute video. I definitely keep it under 15, don't want to rant too much. Just basically jump topic to topic and give a update what's been up and a little bit of the reason why I've been gone and just the crazy stuff in general. I don't know. But yeah, let's get in here. Smoking some Sir Walter Raleigh original. It's interesting. I know I've read this before on like forums and things, but sometimes Morta has a little bit of a wet earth, like wet stone type of taste. Just initially, it's very faint, maybe for like a second or two, and then it goes away in a good way. But yeah, let me just jump right into the video here. What's in it? So, crazy times. I don't know. Usually I don't talk about personal things. This video is probably going to be an exception to the norm. But I know everybody's got things, and it's good to be, that's part of humanity, understanding each other's problems and knowing that we all have them. And I try not to burden people with mine because I know most folks are going through theirs. So I meant for this channel would be more something like glass half full, focus on the positive things like hobbies and possibly info that I thought could be helpful to anybody out there that cares to listen or might want to, maybe check some info out. But so yeah, it's been a rough year and a half or so, 2 years. Last year lost some family members, this year lost more. This this pandemic, it's disgusting, and it's making humanity just people bringing out the worst in some people, and it's even changed my mental way of like going about life and just well-being, but I'll touch on that in a little bit. So sad. I'm not going to talk too much because many folks have lost people, and I lost family members, and recently I also lost a very close friend, but that wasn't related to sickness, that was something else, and that also weighed on me. And at that time too, I had literally, that was like a week after my 18-year-old pet ball python died, and really loved that snake. He was really nice, great with kids, let people handle him. Ball python, just Monty the python, he was just really good snake. Sometime I might talk about him, but that was a shame. And then I literally around that time too, I ended up getting sick. Talk about everything coming down at once, but I ended up getting like this stomach bug or like a flu, or I don't know. I didn't go to the doctor. I got COVID tested several times. Every time came back negative, but according to symptoms, it's either like salmonella or like possibly mono, but just an overall feeling of crap and body hurting, just not wanting to get up, sleeping most of the time, not wanting to eat, forgetting stuff, just not caring. And unfortunately that's kind of carried over even till now. I've just checked out mentally of so much stuff. I don't know, I don't think this is healthy, and I gotta look into this, but I'm trying to deal with it. And so that, and lost a lot of weight. I still haven't putting it back on, but I'm kind of happy I'm slimmer now, I guess. I don't know. So that, and I know I've mentioned in passing, but last year my dad got diagnosed with stage 4 thyroid cancer. Luckily he got over that, did surgery, improved, knock on wood stays, thank God. But that had me down for the longest time, and I don't know, that I still, it's in the back of the mind, but we all care for him and try to, diet and everything, do what we can. But that was something that definitely kept me down. And then just this general destruction in the world and everything that's going on, people giving up their rights, and this thing that isn't going to go away and just going to get worse. And I don't know, I'll continue to try to speak my mind, but I know, being a business owner too, it offends people. Either way, whatever you say, it'll offend. But I just hope y'all out there understand. I'll call out Republican or Democrat at the same time, as long as they're doing something that I see as wrong, as that's going to hurt people. I'll call them out. I don't care. The current administration, though, is just going, we're broke, which is what you're going to get later. It's just a freaking clown show. I don't know what's... this is, everything that I see can only be put into terms as being intentional. And looking back, being someone that's in the market a while, and I've just seen so much. This is the biggest transfer of wealth in human history. Early on, I thought that it was possibly, since World War II, or even including Yamashita Gold type stuff. But this is it. This is the total Great Reset. This is taking away people's rights, their everything, and just pricing average and Jane Doe out, and making, like they say, the Klaus Schwab or whatever, what is it? You'll be renters, you'll own nothing, and you'll love it type of thing. And this is sick, and people have to fight for their rights. This has just gotten me so down. I'm talking too much. Sorry, I really got to focus on the bite here. I'm gotta take a breath. I'm getting a little stressed. So that, dealing with Etsy, eBay. I've been a small business owner for a while. Now it's just turned into a joke. They're raping us. It's sick. It's a type of situation. Scammers are coming. There's always scammers, but they're just coming out of the woodwork now everywhere, because even y'all don't know, but I do have another store on Etsy, and within 3 weeks I have 2 scammers claiming the same thing. And my answer from Etsy is to deal with these a-holes. And no, I'm not going to bend over backwards while they F me. And it's a situation just kind of like, if any of y'all seen Pulp Fiction, but spider gets a couple flies, and then small business owner being the fly, and then you let the scammers, I feel just like I wrote in my message to the people at Etsy, I feel like I'm in the middle of their, their main building, and screaming rape, 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 while I'm getting double teamed and by these 2 scammers, and they're just playing with their belly button, whatever. And even USPS is in the corner going at it, jumping their prices. Literally now their prices are twice what they're used to be, and like a year and a half ago or so, pre-pandemic. Decrease their hours. You've probably seen those commercials, the world's changing and the USPS is changing with it. Yeah, what it is you better bring the Vaseline, because they're going to make it a party and you're not going to be able to sit down pretty soon. and it's disgusting. So essentially, and even now they're just like, Etsy, eBay, they're just like, bring out the GIMP. And then they go over, open up the box, and then out comes Facebook Marketplace or Let It Go, whatever. And then they get to watch how these scammers can pull that crap on other sellers over there. And I'll make a video on this stuff. It's so depressing and such a effing joke that it's almost funny. But I don't know. So that crap. And then this whole pandemic stuff, I ended up taking a position as full-time coordinator. I was offered it. I love the place that I'm at. I've been there for 6 years. Really like the people, like the position. Like, I get to do basically what I want. Was offered it 4 years ago. Didn't take it because I didn't get what I wanted. Now they gave me everything I wanted, and except for maybe 1 or 2 things. But it's stressful as heck. I don't know how y'all out there that are full-timers can do this. Plan on going possibly back to full-time or part-time, just because I used to use my store and other things that I do as essentially like tax write-offs, and I get free insurance and stuff from the government, which is easily like $300-400 a month. And basically, just you put your money into your Roth IRA, HSA, businesses, and then you can claim less on your taxes, and then you can get supplementary stuff. So I'll do something like that later on. But this year what changed was last year I had to cash out a lot, seeing what was coming with Biden. Thank God I did. For y'all out there too, don't be afraid to take profits. Get what you can out as soon as you can. Some stuff, if you want to let it go, let it ride if you're willing to take it. But there's going to be some big problems coming. Black Swan is the least of it. What time is it? Okay, about 12 minutes. Shoot, I'm going a little over what I should. But I hope y'all are prepared. Keep some food, be ready, have some savings, cash on hand. Get property, be sure to own stuff, because as the Great Reset folks say, they want you basically to be renters and own nothing and love it. And the Great Reset, it's something that's been in the cards for decades, and it's just rolling out now, and they're going to do it at breakneck speed, so be prepared. Essentially, so yeah, now I'm doing full-time, and I don't know how the heck I took this, because my whole world has changed. Now I avoid people because I'm afraid of this Rona stuff, so I don't go out, I don't do anything, don't see friends. And hell, honestly, sorry I have to say this, but it's been like 2 years since I've had sex. I don't want to meet people because I'm afraid I'm going out with a date with a chick, being in a car or whatever, doing something, and then end up a week or 2 later shedding this virus and just, giving it to my parents, which both are vaccinated. I'm not, but I'll get into that in another vid. Ironically, most of the people that I know who are getting sick right now actually are vaccinated. And yeah, the point is, most people need to use CFS, common effing sense, and be careful. I avoid people now. It's just totally changed my mind. I'll make a video on this. I don't think it's quite healthy, but at least I've never gotten sick. Most people I know have, so I must be doing something right. But to close this, before getting too carried away, just like our little friend here, Joey B, let's go, Brandon. As long as you get this thing right here, they say it'll be okay. This thing is here to stay, so this is not going to make it go away. Just be prepared and be careful, stay safe, because even though they say this is fine, it's not. And, well, be prepared, because this is just the beginning. Butter up, buttercup, because Let's Go Brandon is gonna bloody your buttholes. So, yeah, stay safe, prepared. See you in the next one. Peace, y'all.